Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Brian. It's been a hot second, but I'm back and we're continuing the series of providing guides for every aspect of the game, no matter how niche it is. Now, if you're new to the channel, for context, I am a completionist account, meaning that I want to complete the entire collection log, green the whole log, as well as all the combat achievements. And in the process, I'll be providing you guys guides on how to do so as well. Today, we're going to be going over how to fight the Kraken. Now, the Kraken's actually a very easy boss. Long story short, it really only comes down to two stats. You only need to worry about two stats in order to fight the Kraken. I did make my gear with like potential Iron Man in mind. Okay, so with that being said, I'm using almost entirely free gear that you get from like either doing quests or like mini games like pest control and stuff. Your equipment doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is trying to increase your magic defense as much as possible. There's also a second important stat as well, which is going to be your magic level. Now, I am playing on my main account, so I do have max mage, but these two stats are your most important stats, primarily because of the fact that the Kraken, it does damage based on your magic level and your magic defense. And because of the fact of how RuneScape works, your magic level pretty much determines how not only how accurate you are with magic, how much damage you do with magic, but also determines what your magical defense is all in one stat. So I would highly recommend trying to get as high of a magic level as possible, because that's going to be the main thing that matters against this boss. With that being said, let me just go over the gear that I currently have. And I'm using very minimalistic gear, which I got entirely from like free quests and stuff. Okay, so I have silly jester boots, which I think you get from one of the Firmament quests, Barrow's gloves, lunar ring, which you get from one of the lunar quests, V shield, which is another Firmament quest item. I have the void robe top and bottom, just primarily for the defense. I have an amulet of glory. I have my Rada's blessing. I have an imbued god cape and my Slayer helmet, because you can only get Kraken on a Slayer task. As well as you want to just equip any weapon that can auto cast ancients, and that's pretty much it. If you happen to have a powered staff, that is recommended. But if you're looking to stay at the Kraken for very long trips, I highly recommend bringing something to let you auto cast blood spells, because that's going to be your primary way of staying alive against the boss. Now, in terms of my inventory, it's pretty simple. You can buy a bunch of fishing explosives from any Slayer master in the game. This is going to be the best way to awaken the Kraken quickly, by also bringing some magic potions, because like I said before, among the two stats, your magic defense and your magic level is the most important stat. So anything you can do to increase your magic level is going to help out a lot. Now, I also brought a house teleport because of the fact I'm on the ancient spell book for blood spells, and I brought an explorer's ring so that way, just in case, I can alch stuff. I can high alch if I need to. And that's pretty much it. You don't really need any food or prayer pots, assuming you're not too low of a magic level. With that being said, let's go ahead and showcase how to get there. Now, there are a few teleports they can do to actually get there. The main one being, you can use a Western banner to teleport to Piscatoris. You can use the Piscatoris teleport itself to teleport to Piscatoris. And the other way is to actually use a fairy ring. Fairy ring is my preferred method, because it's kind of the closest way to get there. The code for the fairy ring is AKQ, if you need to know the code. Once you are here in Piscatoris, so in case anybody, if this happens to be your first time, maybe you don't have access to the teleports. This is actually just south of the, what's it called? The Piscatoris fishing colony. This is where you do the Swang Song quest, for anybody who needs to know. So anyways, from the fairy ring, you just make your way west. There's going to be a cave to the left. You'll know you found it when you see Leave McCracken at the entrance. Right? From here, you just continue north, and you'll see there's this crevice right there. That crevice is the entrance to the Kraken boss. Now, because of the fact that this is a very popular boss, you're almost always going to end up seeing somebody inside the cave already. You can kind of see there's somebody there already. You do have an option if you right click to create a private instance to enter the cave and fight the Kraken yourself. This will also make it so that items will stay longer on the ground because it is an instance. It does cost 25,000 coins though in order to make a private instance, which I think is worth it because more often than not you're going to make long trips anyways, and you're going to easily make way more than that. So I usually just make an instance. So there are a few ways to do this. Okay, the best way, the quickest way I should say, is to just use a fishing explosive on the middle whirlpool. This will awaken the Kraken as well as all of his tentacles, and you'll just start attacking it. The other way is you can actually attack the individual. Do I have my? Yes, I do. You can just attack the individual small whirlpools themselves. This will awaken just the individual Kraken tentacles. I'll go ahead and pop a magic potion. Again, higher magic level equals more damage, more accuracy, and you'll take less damage against this boss. All right, so as you can kind of tell, I have auto cast on blood spells, blood barrage right here in this instance. And as long as you do what I just said, you have a high magic defense level or high enough, and you increase your magic level as much as possible, you're pretty much golden. You can come in here with very rubbish gear and it doesn't ever matter. If you really need to, quick tip before I showcase an actual fight, if you want to add on to it, you can use your Mystic Might prayer, or if you have it, Augury prayer. This will help you stay alive a little bit longer as well too, just because they do increase your magic defense, which again makes it so you take less damage. So whatever works for you guys. Without further ado, we'll go ahead and showcase the fight. I'm going to use a fishing explosive on the middle whirlpool. It awakens everybody all at once, and your character will automatically just start attacking. You see how I'm taking like almost no damage at all whatsoever? That's because of my magic defense and my magic level. Again, I'm not expecting everybody to have 99 mage in this instance. So having things like the magic potion, an ancient brew would be good here. Anything you can do to increase your magic level. The best item to use here would be a saturated heart or an imbued heart. Those would be the best ones because those increase magic levels the most. But other than that, it's pretty simple. Easy boss. So without further ado, hope you guys enjoyed the guide. If there is a piece of content in old school RuneScape that you would like to have a guide made for it, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below. I am using your guys' suggestions as kind of like a walkthrough on what to work on next for you guys. So without further ado, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell button. It's the best way to know when I upload more videos such as this one. My name is Brian, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.